I've got another stupid easy recipe for you guys today, and this would be great for kids. It's a little funky tasting, depending on what color or what flavor of Jello you use, but anyhow, to get started, I have an 8" by 8" baking pan here. You can use glass, you can use metal, doesn't really matter. And I've just got some nonstick spray, and I'm just going to spray it barely. I'm going to take a paper towel here that I've folded up, and I'm going to wipe most of this oil out. You just want a very thin layer of oil on your pan here. You want to kind of make sure that it gets up on the sides a little bit as well. Alright, now that's done, I'm going to set that aside, get another bowl here, and I've got a 3-ounce box of Jello. This is store brand gelatin dessert. You can use any flavor that you want. I'm using orange. I've already done this recipe once, and the orange, they kind of turn out tasting like baby aspirin. Anyhow, I've got one package of Jello, and I'm going to put in 1/2 of a cup of water. I'm just going to whisk this to get it mixed in, and I'm going to put this into the microwave for 1 minute. Alright, so that's been in there for 1 minute. I'm going to whisk this and make sure that all of my Jello powder is fully dissolved. Alright, looks like all my powder is dissolved now. If yours isn't, just go ahead and put it back into the microwave for another 20 to 30 seconds. Anyhow, now that that is dissolved and we are out of focus, I'm going to add in 1 cup of miniature marshmallows. The recipe calls for 1/2 cup. I found that to be a little excessive because you end up with a lot of marshmallow and not very much Jello. So I'm cutting it down to 1 cup. You just want to mix these about, try and get each marshmallow covered with Jello, try and get that lone marshmallow out of your whisk. And then you're going to put this into your microwave for anywhere between 20 and 40 seconds, just until your marshmallows start to puff up. In my microwave, it is exactly 30 seconds, so just keep an eye on it. And after 30 seconds, this is what you will have. It doesn't look like much, but just go ahead and take your whisk, and you want to whisk these marshmallows in until they are completely dissolved. And if you see that your marshmallows are not dissolving quite enough for you, you can go ahead and put this back in the microwave for another 10 seconds or so, just to make sure that they do in fact are soft enough to dissolve. Get myself a spatula, and I'm going to pour this mixture directly into the pan here. And be sure and get all this goodness out of the bottom. And as this sets up in the refrigerator, the layers will separate out on their own, kind of like magic. So, I'm going to go ahead and put this into the refrigerator, and you want to let this set up for at least 45 minutes, if not an hour. And after an hour, I will be back. Alright, so this has completely cooled now, and I've got a knife here, and I'm just going to run the knife around the edge here, just to kind of loosen the Jello and marshmallow up from the sides. And I'm just going to stick my knife down here and pick up a corner here. I'm going to start rolling this up, and I just want to loosen some of this up a little bit. You got to be careful because this marshmallow will stick to itself, and so wherever you stick it down is where it's going to be. So we're just going to barely fold it over like so, and I'm going to gently roll this up, trying to get it as tight, or keep it as tight as I possibly can while I roll it up. I'm going to pick this roll up, get my pan out of the way. I'm going to set this down on my cutting board, and hopefully it will stay together. Alright, now to cut these, I've got some monofilament here. I don't know how well you can see that. You can also use sewing thread or whatever else you have to cut this. Anyway, I'm just going to slide it under here about 1 inch from the end, because I'm going to do these in 1-inch slices. You're going to take the ends and fold them over, and this is just like cutting cinnamon rolls. Just pull it through and it automatically cuts for you. And there is one of our rolls. Slide the monofilament under there again, twist it over, and pull it tight. And there is another one. And then just go ahead and put these onto a plate here. And just go ahead and keep going along the rest of the roll until you get all of your slices done. And after you get them all cut and put them out on a plate, this is what they look like. As you can see here, this is one that I did following the recipe directly, or exactly, by using 1.5 cups of marshmallows. And you can see that marshmallow layer is really thick. I actually prefer this using 1 cup of marshmallows. So go ahead and just use the 1 cup. It also tastes less like baby aspirin, which is a plus. So, but I still think strawberry or lime, even lemon, would be better than this orange. But anyhow, that is how you make Jello pinwheels. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks so much for watching.